Isaac just, I'm on Isaac's burner phone so that I can look at comments. And I commented in there and said that the live chat starts at 5 because for some reason it was showing like whatever time. It wasn't showing 5 o'clock. Um, so I was just letting him know, and Isaac said, laugh out loud, how are you, me, bro? So it's been, I feel like this week has gone by very, very slow. I hope that you guys can hear me. Let me turn my volume up. I didn't go live last Monday because I did not have a very good day. I was really, really upset by the time 5 o'clock rolled around, and I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to go live, and I didn't because I just wasn't having a good day. But today has also been a very long day. I've been editing for the past few hours. Live chat nugget later on if you stick around long enough. All you diehards will get to hear some really, really exciting news that I have. Let's see. April Frick was, I think, the first person in the chat. Hi, April. Kelly Collins said, Merry Christmas. I cannot believe that Christmas is less than a week away. We're hoping that we can at least get like a little tree and have a little bit, spend a little bit of time in the bus for Christmas. But I guess we'll see how far along we are in 6 days. 5 days now, I guess. Helene said, hi, Jaylina, Isaac, and Ember. I haven't been wanting to bring Ember out for live chats because it's just getting colder. And she got sick, so she is currently inside with Isaac. They're just hanging out while I do my live chat, and then he's probably going to come back out here and keep working. I don't know. Mackenzie Pearson said, hey, the bus looks good so far. Yeah, little sneak peeks back here. We got Ember's room in the corner, and then this is the shower, and then the base for our closet and refrigerator is going up. Earth to Chrissy's in the house. Hey Chrissy. Linda Miller said, Merry Christmas. Amanda Sinclair said, good evening, Jaylina. Tanya said, hi, Jaylina. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great. I mentioned earlier there wasn't a lot of people in here, but I may tell you guys about a super secret top mission that I was working on today that I'm not really going to share on this channel much, except maybe as live chat nuggets for now. I'm not sure. Let's see. Earth to Chrissy said, what? The bus has walls. Yeah, they're going up. It's really exciting. I think by tomorrow, well, I mean, I have no idea. Actually, I think tomorrow Isaac's going to look at some stuff for our countertops. So I don't know how far along we'll get tomorrow. Levi said, how long did Ember sleep for? I don't know, 20 minutes? Levi was watching Ember while I was doing some filming and editing, and she has not been taking very long naps lately. Summer Travel said, hey girl, hey, coming from Colorado, hope all is well. Lisa Thomas said, hello, Jaylina, wishing y'all a very Merry Christmas. 12 people on the house and on a couch are here. A lot of people are saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you guys too. I'm excited to hopefully have a little Christmas day in the bus with Ember. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. I think we do have plans though with family for Christmas. Summer Travel said, oh, tell us, let's get the exclusive. I'll mention it later. I'm not going to mention it just right off the bat. But yeah, I'm excited. Christy Eaton said, Jaylina, you look amazing. Thank you. I got dolled up for the project I was working on today. Todd asked how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Connie Bonnie Fitzgerald said, what do you think? How good do you have to be to enter heaven? Oh my goodness. Time out. I won't block you, but you get timed out. Kelly Sexton said, I can't wait to see what 2023 brings for you, Isaac and Ember. I'm really excited too. I'm hoping the next year is going to be a really good year. The things that I'm working on, I'm really excited about going into the new year. And so I'm really excited to see where next year takes us. So yeah, Mossy Food Review said, what's the budget of the bus? What's the budget of the bus bill? I don't understand your question. Are you asking like what our budget is for the build, or how much have we spent so far? Summers Travel said 2023 will be a great year, manifesting it now. Yes, I have been manifesting that also. I don't think we necessarily have a budget that we're trying to follow. We're just trying to like not spend a ton of money on it. Like Isaac's very much like, this is our bus, I want to get certain things. So he's spending more money in certain places, but we're still trying to save and, keep it so it's not breaking the bank basically, but it kind of is. Mackenzie said Ember has grown so much since Descend, it's crazy. Yeah, she's sitting up on her own now at Descend. Next year she's going to be running around and it's going to be so different. I'm hoping that next year we'll have like Isaac's mom or something come with us so that we have a little bit more help with Ember. I feel like a light just turned off. I know that like Samantha and I talked about doing certain things for Descend on Bend because like some people like brought drinks, some people did like coffee and breakfast every morning, so we want to come up with something to where we provide something cool too for people at Descend. Patty Wilson said, Merry Christmas to you and your family. May this year end in joy and blessings. Bus is looking awesome. I definitely feel like this year's ending like on a good note, I should say. Samantha's in the house. Levi the Giant's in the house. Paul Honeyman's here. Coy Lake. I think this is my first live chat of December. I don't think I've gone live at all this December. GM Flower said, love the shine on the walls. It looks like tile. Yeah, so we did gloss on the walls, which will make it easier to clean, but you won't see a lot of the walls. Like all of this is going to be covered up. This is going to be counter space. That's going to have a couch all next to it. And then we're going to have a stuff. I don't know if Isaac has mentioned it, so I don't want to say it. Mossy's Food Reviews says, do you have to have a special license or is a car license okay? Once the bus is no longer a commercial vehicle, you don't have to have a special license, and especially like when this gets registered as an RV, like you don't have to have a special license to drive an RV, so you don't have to have a special license to drive a school bus or a schoolie once it's like converted and stuff. Paul Sherman said, good evening, Jaylina, Princess Ember, and my Filipino brother. James Bernard said, is that the big bus? It is the big bus. I thought about going live in the Peach because I have her out because I filmed in there today, but it's cold and Isaac already had it warming up out here in the big bus. So, oh my goodness. I just realized that Isaac bought me a coffee this morning because we are out of creamer. And I took one drink. I didn't even drink it. I forgot about it. Oh, it's been a busy day. Oh, man. Mackenzie said, that sounds super fun. I'm hopefully bringing my high school best friend to Descend next year, and she just had her baby, haha. So if she comes, I think I'll be auntie a lot of the time. Haha. Oh, that's fun. There was a lot of kids at Descent this year, which is really cool. Samantha said I'm mourning the coffee. Me too. I'm literally, and it was good. So the coffee shop that he went to, it's hit or miss. So like one of the girls is really really good at making the coffee, and then the other one is like, it's good. Like I'm not gonna waste it, but like one of the girls is way better at making it, and she made mine this morning, and it tasted so good. And now I'm sad. I'm really sad. Samantha did a $20 super chat for more fresh coffee. Thank you. I'm so sad. Koi Lake said, "What are your earrings?" They're like little stones. I bought these at a random boutique, I think in what's that place? It's a town on the coast. I don't remember what it's called. Our friend Josh, who comes to help on the big bus, it's where he lives. Jason did a $50 super chat, said Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. So I was talking, when I first got on, I was talking about how I haven't gone live. I didn't go live last Monday because I had a very bad day. I was really, really sad. I was trying to help Isaac film on his camera while also filming on my camera. And I was holding something in my hand that I was bringing to him, and then I was going to try and film something, and like I went to take my camera off of my tripod, and I dropped it. And my camera is just dead. RIP. It's not working. I show it in my video that comes out tomorrow. It's like lagging. So if you move it, it just like slowly moves and it lags. I did test on Isaac's other camera. It's similar to mine. I tested my lens out on that, and it's definitely my camera that's broken. My lens broke a little bit, but it still works. But yeah, my camera's dead. I've been wanting to buy a new one anyways, but I'm just not ready to yet. So unfortunately, my camera's broken. So if you would like to contribute to a new camera, I do have merch available through Bonfire. It's usually in all of the descriptions of all of my videos, except for live chats, because I always forget to put descriptions in live chats. But I have more than just Leave Her Wild merch available. I also have a line just called Wild that's really universal. It's more unisex. If you guys want to check that out and maybe buy someone some Leave Her Wild merch for Christmas. Christy Eaton said, "Do you have warranty on the camera?" No, it's a really, really, really old camera. I've had it for a really long time. It had been dropped before, not by me, but it had been dropped before, and the screen was cracked, and it's an old camera and it's real beat up. Isaac said I owe him a coffee. I'm really sad about the coffee. Diane said you can heat it up tomorrow. It's not the same when you have to heat up coffee. And I'm not like big on iced coffee either. Especially when it's cold. When it's hot outside, I like iced coffee, but not when it's cold. Tanya said, "I wish for you and Isaac the most wonderful Christmas with Ember, and your new year brings so much joy and happiness for you guys." I hope that to you as well, and to everyone watching, that we all have a great New Year's. And we all go into the new year on a high note. Paul Heineman did a £10 super chat towards your coffee funds. Thank you guys for all the coffee. I've been needing it these days with Ember not napping, and some nights she sleeps good, and other nights she'll be up like every 30 minutes. Paul Honeyman said, "Come on, people, over 320 people watching and only 134 thumbs up." I just realized that I am super hungry. What did I? Oh, I had a bagel sandwich for breakfast, and that's it. I haven't eaten anything else. Mossie's food review said, "You have Afterpay in the USA split payment of 4 installments. So Amazon has that option too, and I was going to buy the camera that I want through Amazon and make payments on it, but it's different than the camera that I have because it's just different. We'll just say that. So I can't use the same lenses. So I would have to buy a new camera and a new lens if I got the camera that I want, and I can't do the payments. I can't do the payments on the camera and the lens. Samantha said, "What camera do you want?" The Sony A60, or no, the Sony A7S V. Paul Honeyman, I did get that super chat from Jason earlier that said Merry Christmas, but thank you. Yeah, it's the Isaac will correct me or can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the Sony the A7 IV. See, I knew Isaac was gonna correct me. Tanya said, I have a D7000 Nikon camera with several lenses and other extras like a mic, and I was planning on putting it on Marketplace. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I would be more than happy to discuss it. If I'm going to be spending money on a camera, I really want to get the one that I want. So right now I'm just going to be using one of Isaac's old cameras or my GoPro until I save up enough money for the camera that I want. The lens that Isaac recommends that I get with that camera is also really, really expensive. So if I can even just save up enough money to buy the lens, then I could make payments on the camera through Amazon. So either I'm going to save up and do that, or fix Peach, sell it, and then use the money that I make off of that to buy a new camera and then save the rest. Or, whatever we decide to do with that. Leslie Hughes says, Heidi, hi, Jaylina, great to see you in the midst of a van repair again. We'll have to come back and watch later. Wishing all the bus folk and viewers a healthy, happy Christmas. Take care all. Oh no, that's a part of van life. Cheryl A. Allard said, hello, what color are Ember's eyes? Ember has blue eyes. Her eyes are a different blue than mine. Isaac said lens is the Sony G Master 16-35 2.8. I have them in my Amazon cart. I just, it's just so that when I see it, it's just motivation to be like, hey, that's what we're working towards. Laura said, evening, Jaylina, is it me or are the holidays exhausting? Holidays are exhausting, especially for like normal people who have to work and go holiday shopping and Christmas and wrapping gifts and all that stuff and preparing to cook dinner. We are exhausted because we are trying to get this bus built as fast as we can. I'm also working on some side projects that I want to launch in the new year that I'm really excited about, but they are, I'll tell you guys about it in a little bit. Not yet, but there's a couple things that I'm working on. One big thing that I'm working on. Samantha said, laugh out loud, I just keep reverting to my iPhone because it's so much easier for travel. I might get a second one. If you are going to commit to vlogging on your iPhone, I'm sure that the 14 is better, but like my friend Tiffany has the 13, right? Or does she have the 14? Anyways, the newer iPhones have like a feature to where when it vlogs, it's for vlogging, so it's really nice. It's got that bokeh in the back, and it's like all blurred out, and then you can do that on the front-facing camera or the rear-facing camera. And on my Thanksgiving video, you can tell when it's her iPhone camera and when it's my iPhone camera, because my iPhone camera is absolutely garbage, and her iPhone camera was amazing. So I definitely recommend getting if you're considering getting a second one, just get the new iPhone. The camera is so good. Just make sure you get the one with like the most memory. The camera's really great. Tanya said, oh, okay, no problem. I hope you get the one you want. If I sell mine, maybe I can donate some of it to yours. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Hopefully you sell it and it makes someone very, very happy. I also don't know anything about cameras outside of Sony cameras. Laura said, I just want to sit in the corner alone and eat a box of chocolates or fudge. You know, we all have those days. I totally feel you on that one. Gypsy Free Spirit said, hello, just caught you after a long day. Here also just looks like your house is coming along. How exciting. I know. Levi the Giant said, how do I look in Ember's eyes every day and not remember her eye color? Well, you're a guy, and most guys, not all guys, but most guys don't pay attention to detail. That's why when Isaac went to get us bagels and coffee this morning, he got me a bagel so I usually get the jalapeno and cheddar with cream cheese. That's like the best part. And he got like herbs and cheese and like told him not to put cream cheese on there. But he is such the amazing man that he is. Since he got me a bagel with no cream cheese, he gave me his because he got cream cheese on his, and so he ate the one that he got for me that did not have cream cheese. So shout out to Isaac for being the best. Let's see. Paul Honeyman said, Levi, you might be colorblind. Amanda Sinclair said, Levi, it's because you're looking right into her soul. Miss Kareen Lounsbury said, looks like you'll have sofas by Christmas. Beautiful build. Merry Christmas to all my bus folk friends. I think I don't know if we'll have all of the sofas, but we might at least have one. Summer's Travel said cinematic mode. I don't know. I don't have one of the new iPhones, but it looks amazing, if that's what it is. Beverly said, why do people do super chats when YouTube gets 45%? Why not PayPal? Just wondering. The fun part about doing super chats on YouTube, I think, for people is the fact that your comment gets highlighted and it's more of like a fun interactive thing versus just doing PayPal. But people do both. It's just, whichever you prefer. And usually when people do PayPal instead of super chats, we try and still do give them shout outs on live chats. Because we're grateful for all of you guys, and super chats are fun, and we appreciate all of you. Beth said they have the most cutest princess hat stocking. Samantha said no cream cheese. I know, it was very, very sad, but he made up for it by switching out the sandwiches. And Todd said, as a man, we may not always get your order right, but we try to make up for it. Laugh out loud. Kathy Weatherington said, honey pecan cream cheese is amazing. That sounds amazing. Cream cheese is the best. Nacho cheese in a plain bagel. I've never had that. Everyone's telling Paul to get some rest, and hopefully you feel better, fast healing, and full recovery. So here's a little live chat nugget for you guys. One thing that I was considering, well, first of all, I did a week-long juice cleanse, and during this juice cleanse, I was helping myself get through it by watching a lot of food shows and cooking shows, which I know sounds what do you call it, counterintuitive, but it actually really, really helps. So I have always loved cooking, and it kind of fired me up, and I still want to try and get more into cooking and teach myself how to do like really cool recipes. Like I want to, in this bus I'm gonna be attempting to make like my first sourdoughs and just all kinds of different recipes and stuff. And so I was considering doing a cooking channel. I think it would be really fun. I think it would be really cool. It would just be something to do on the side. But I also had another channel idea that I wanted to do, and I don't want to do too much. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I still have to maintain Leave Her Wild on weekly blogs and even, doing live chats. So I'm not necessarily going to jump into, oh my goodness. I had my phone plugged into the charger to this little baby power station, and I did not have the power station on, so my phone wasn't charging at all. And this one's dying, so I just plugged this one in, and that's when I realized it wasn't even on. Anyways, the cooking channel may be something I do later down the line, but I am starting another channel, and it's not a cooking channel. I'm not necessarily going to promote it on Leave Her Wild. I want it to be mostly grown organically and hopefully be shot into that algorithm and not what Leave Her Wild is in, because it's a completely different niche. Gina said cooking and wine. I also wanted to do like I wanted to cook these meals and then like make my own cocktail that goes along with each meal, which maybe that's something I'll do later on. But yeah, so then I had my idea for the second channel, which is something that I've been thinking about doing for a very, very long time. There's already people out there doing it, and so I was like, I don't want to just be another version of something that's already been done. So this idea came to me, and I was just like, yes, that is what's going to make me stand out from the rest of them. Now, I want to incorporate that thought process even more so as time goes on and as that channel builds. But I already created the channel. My first video is rendering out right now, and I will be uploading it, and it will be posting sometime during the first week of January. So, live chat nugget. I won't be discussing this on Leave Her Wild outside of live chats. So you're only going to hear about it here. Because I feel like all of you guys are, obviously you're here. You obviously care. And so it's kind of a little bit more special to share with you guys versus to share it on a normal vlog that, people who don't watch the live chats watch. So, I am starting a true crime YouTube channel. But what makes my YouTube channel different than other people's true crime YouTube channels? We are going to be traveling all of the United States, and I'm going to be bringing people cases from all of the places that we visit. So obviously we're in Oregon. We're going to be in Oregon for a while at the beginning of the year. I don't know when we're actually going to be on the road, but all of the cases that I'm going to be doing right now are going to be cases that are in Oregon. And the first two cases that I already know, they are Samantha said, I've heard her talk true crime and it's so good. I'm always telling people about these cases that I listen to and like how crazy they are. And so the first two cases I'm doing are two of the most infamous true crime cases in the state of Oregon. So yeah, that'll be posted around the first week of the new year. So since there isn't any subscribers on that channel, I'm looking it up and I'm trying to find it, and I literally it's not even pulling up in registering because it's still such a small channel. So if Isaac would so kindly go to the text message I sent him with the link and grab that link and post it in the chat so that you guys who are interested, please don't subscribe unless you actually are interested in true crime. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in true crime, please feel free to subscribe to that. Let's see. I can't find it. So hopefully Isaac is still watching and he can pull that up. Let me go back to this. So I see some of you are excited about it. I'm very excited about it. And it's just called Jaylina Wild. I didn't want to use my last name. I don't like my middle name. So I figured Jaylina Wild is a good medium. It still kind of ties into this channel. I'm so hungry. Lenora Brown said, congratulations on the new channel, Jaylina. Amanda Sinclair said, I'm addicted to Law and Crime Network, which live streams courts, also Grizzly True Crime channel. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't necessarily watch the YouTube ones. So lately I've been watching the YouTube ones just to kind of see what's out there and get a feel for like what people are engaging with and what they actually are finding entertaining. So I don't see the link yet, so hopefully Isaac can grab that. Oh, there he did. He did. So there's the link if you guys want to go subscribe to that channel if you're interested in true crime. Rain Bits said, OMG, you're gonna feed my addiction, true crime, leave her wild, how exciting. I'm so excited. I already have my first video filmed and edited and it's getting uploaded tonight, but it won't be posted until a couple weeks. So just be patient with me. It's something that I'm launching for the New Year's and I'm just really, really excited to bring that passion into a project that it is a passion project to me. I grew up with my mom watching Cold Case Files and Forensic Files, and I honestly, if I were to decide to like give up social media and go back to school for something as far as work, I would literally go to school for forensic science. Maybe even like a blood splatter analysis or something like that. I just find it extremely interesting and it's something that I am passionate about. Sheila Sheehan or Sheehan said, ooh, the interview room travels in an Airstream. He's excellent in retired homicide. His wife is a true crime journalist. I think it's a great idea. You talked about it before. I'm interested. I'm really excited. And I was Googling how you can become a PI in the state of Oregon, and you have to do like 1,500 hours of investigative work. And that's also something that I am looking into. So, I don't know. Maybe one day I'm going to be a private investigator. Who knows? Who knows where this road is going to lead us? Cheryl said, yes, I would love to watch a true crime channel. Elena, perfect Jaylina, I love true crime stories. Paul Sherman said, I'm addicted to true crime stories and channels. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. Isaac thinks it's weird, but that I'm always watching these like crazy cases and stuff. And I think that he wasn't necessarily super on board about me doing this channel until one day I was like watching one of the true crime YouTube channels and he literally like watched the entire thing and was like, okay, I get it now. I see, you know, what the hype is. So Brooke said, I already have 101 subscribers. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited to share my first video with you. Rain Bits is number 5. That's awesome. TJK said, Jaylina, have you tried intermittent fasting? I started it about 6 weeks ago. I really like it. I feel physically so much better and have so much more energy. TJ, I actually love intermittent fasting. I will tell anyone, like, that is, in my opinion, something that works really good for me. I do intermittent fasting. A lot of people are like, you know, what have you done to lose so much weight and blah blah blah, and it's like, the biggest thing, and I tell people all the time, like, the biggest thing that you can do, it's 80-20, and it's 80% what you eat, 20% exercise. So I don't eat breakfast usually. I just eat lunch and dinner, or just dinner sometimes, depending on what we have. But yeah, intermittent fasting is amazing. I feel amazing when I do intermittent fasting. I feel really crummy and bogged down when I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I wind up eating too much, and then I just don't feel good. Amanda Sinclair says, Jaleesa on Grizzly has several live streams a week and regularly has over 5,000 people watching despite being based in the Netherlands. That's awesome. I will have to look her up because I don't think I've come across her yet. Mackenzie Pearson said, I'm obsessed with true crime. I think a lot of people are, and I don't think that, like I'm super obsessed with true crime. I'm always talking to people about it, and like half the time they're just listening because that's what I want to talk about, but and they're being nice. But I don't always have someone that is actually also interested in the case that I'm listening to, or now, you know, the cases that I'm working on. So I think this is going to be a really cool outlet to be able to kind of discuss the cases and with people who actually care. So that's also really exciting too. Lorraine Keller said, I'm also addicted to true crime. I'll definitely try that out. Thank you guys. I'm really excited. Scooter's Adventures said, I subbed. Jaylina, I follow a couple true crime channels that I can't wait to see yours. I follow a couple too. Tanya said, go for your dreams. I will keep you in my prayers as I always do. I can hardly wait. Thank you so much. So many beans. I love your handle. Said, subscribed. Can't wait to see how you make it different. You're so talented. I actually want to, in time, go to these places, and hopefully as the channel grows and like people will take it more seriously, I want to be able to, you know, reach out to certain people and like get certain interviews, because I'm going to be doing cases in the places that we're going to visit. So it's not like I'm going to be doing a case in New York while I'm here in Oregon. If we go to New York, then I'll do the cases in New York or in Texas or wherever. So I'm hoping that aspect of it will help people engage and like it even more just because of that. Gina G said, what's the name of the new channel? It's just Jaylina Wild. Isaac dropped the link earlier. If someone wants to drop that again. Paul Hennigan said, leave her wild. Jaylina, sorry girl, I need to head out and rest up. I pray all at Bus Life and everyone here also have a happy Christmas and Merry New Year. Stay safe all. You go get some rest, Paul. Thank you for coming to hang out for a little while. We love you. We hope you feel better and make a full recovery. Brooke said, dang, the link went away, so I can't check the subs. Isaac just dropped it again. Christy Eaton said, Jaylina, have you watched Mindhunter? Try. Mindhunter on Netflix is such a great show. I love it. I hope that it gets picked up because as of right now, it is canceled. They're not gonna do another season. But I hope, and I don't think it's Netflix. I think that is because of one of the actors in the show who for some reason doesn't want to do another season, but hopefully that changes. TJK said, yes, your body heals the inflammation when you are not consuming food. I've actually did not too long, but some prolonged fasts before in the past. And I've read that if you fast for 5 days once a year, it like puts 5 years onto your life. I don't know how much of that is true, but I did fast for 5 days one time, and I literally had a scar on my arm, and it completely disappeared just from fasting. Fasting helps your body heal. Samantha said, Gina, Daddy Wild, I'm obsessed. What? I think I'm... Oh, thanks, Daddy Wild. Referring to Isaac. That's hilarious. I love it. Elena Lemansky said, Jaylina, will you have discussions with the viewers on the crime stories you talk about? I definitely will be in those comments talking to people about the videos and the cases and stuff, but I've also thought about how I can incorporate live chats and streaming for certain cases, or maybe after I post a certain case, and then we can live stream and talk about it and discuss there. Not every time, but maybe sometimes for special cases. But all of that's still in the works, so we'll figure it out, as we go. Mackenzie said, I can't wait until you and Isaac make it to Minnesota to hear about the true crime back home. I don't think I've heard any true crime from Minnesota. There's true crime everywhere, trust me. Beth Rodriguez said, Idaho crime shake the head. I'll have to Google that. Pippin said, I watch and follow true crime because you never know who you might see. Oh, you never know who might see a clue. I can't say. I love it though. I'm just obsessed with true crime. Lori Wright Jackson said, I've been watching all the videos on Missing 411. Is that a channel? I'll have to check it out. Connie Spears said, glad to see you and your little family doing so well. I'm glad to see you branching out into the true crime area. Love true crime. Love you all. Thank you. I'm excited. It's a completely different niche. It's something that I'm super passionate about, and I am really happy that a lot of you are also excited too. So Samantha said, Mackenzie, let's try to be guests on her show when she comes here. Yes, that would be awesome. I've thought about that too. Like when we go to certain places where my friends live, I'd like to have people on the podcast too, so that I have someone to bounce off of and it's not just me. I think doing that every now and then is going to be really fun and exciting. Helen said, I can't wait to see your new channel. Congratulations. Amanda Sinclair said, I was in a wheelchair in my teenage years and got back my mobility after a strict diet imposed by my mother, zero tolerance for inflammatory foods. It is crazy how much the food that you consume can affect your body. And I honestly believe that we as humans are conditioned to think that we need to eat so much food. And in reality, if you're not if you're not lifting heavy weights every day or if you don't have a job that's making you, if you're sedentary and you're at a desk all day long, you don't need to eat thousands of calories a day. You're not exerting that much energy. That's just going to be stored on your body as extra fat because it's not going anywhere. So that's a whole other thing too. I'm really passionate about health and fitness, and I don't think I'll ever do a health and fitness channel, but I am into health and fitness channels. Is it Gina G or is it Glenna? I'm not sure. Everything Jaylina touches turns to gold, so I'm excited for the new channel. Thank you. Into the Mist said, stoked for you, can't wait to watch. Thank you so much. Laura said, okay, I'm clueless. Is true crime about unsolved crime? So true crime is basically crime in general that's facts. It's factual and it's not made up basically. So it could be unsolved crimes, missing persons cases, just any type of true crime basically. So, murders. I don't know what keywords are that I can and can't say. I don't know all of them, so hopefully this video doesn't get, demonetized. But just all kinds of stuff like that. I don't want to say any keywords that are gonna get me in trouble. So that's something I need to look into. Kathy Weatherington said the big crime on the news right now is those poor college kids in Idaho. Yeah, I have watched a couple of videos on that in particular. Tanya Renfro said, "Will you also be thinking about doing only recent crimes or some further in history? We have a story for you in my town. Look into the woman named Nellie Jackson. What town are you from?" And I will be doing just, I don't have like a specific time frame. Like my first case was that I did was in the 80s and then in the 90s. So no, it was in the 80s. So, you know, just all over the place, just any type of true crime that was done in whatever state or city that we were in. Glenn K said, "Jelena, I remember you mentioned it on a live chat a while back." I did. I mentioned that I thought it would be really cool to do, but at that time, it wasn't even like a real true thought in my mind because I didn't know how I could make it different from everyone who's already doing it. Des, crazy live. Des is in the house. Des, we've been missing you so much. People ask about you all the time. Isaac and I were just talking about you and how we miss seeing your name and we miss, you know, just seeing that you're out there and stuff. So I did text Des the other day, and we just let her know that she was on our minds and we were thinking about her. Tanya Renfro said, "Nellie Jackson was a madam in Natchez, Mississippi." Des, where you been? Vanna with Crystal said, "Hi Des, I missed you. I hope all is well." Yeah, everyone has been thinking about you, Des. We love you. Des said, "I just started working again. My mom was a cab. Oh, my mom wants a Cadillac for her 75th birthday in April." That's awesome, Des. Des Crazy Lie said, "I love y'all 3000, Jelena and Isaac." Oh, Des, we can't wait for you to meet Ember one day. That's really exciting. Gina G said, "Jelena, write a children's book called Daddy Wild and the Giant Bus." That is a really cute name. And I have been thinking about writing a children's book because Samantha had mentioned it in her live chat that she did the other day. We were talking about writing books and stuff. Actually, I don't know if Samantha mentioned it or if someone mentioned, I think someone in her chat mentioned that I should write a children's book. TJK said, "True crime is intriguing." It's very intriguing and it's fascinating, especially when you get into like the minds and stuff of certain criminals and like how like they've studied the minds of serial killers and how there's certain places that light up in brain scans for serial killers that normal people don't have activity in that area, which is super interesting to me. So yeah, very, very interesting. One thing that I did learn about true crime that I mentioned in my first video on that channel is that when someone commits a crime and they have to give like a compository sketch of their attacker or whomever, and they're working with a sketch artist, if they're lying about it and like there isn't a person that they're actually describing, they will subconsciously start to describe their own facial features. And so a lot of times if someone's lying and they do a compository sketch, it'll look really similar to them, which I find fascinating. And so when I look at sketches that people who are guilty and who are lying, I always compare their sketches to what they look like because more often than not, it does really look like them. It's pretty crazy. Chris said, "Jelena, is it true that you sing? Will you be singing with Isaac?" I love to sing, but I do it for fun, and I feel like depending on certain things, I can sing some songs really good, and then some songs, like I'm definitely not, I'm an alto for sure, and I can't sing very high. So I don't know, maybe that's something Isaac and I can do like as a one-off or something, but I'm definitely like not I'm not a singer like Isaac is. He's very talented. I'm more of a karaoke singer versus an actual like performer. We both are musicians though. I grew up playing percussion. I used to know how to play the piano. I'd have to kind of teach myself again. I used to play the xylophone, which is basically the piano but with sticks. TJK said the fluctuation of the insulin in your body is what causes pseudo hunger pains. I literally am not hungry anymore since my insulin no longer fluctuates. I ate breakfast for the first time today in a really, really long time. I normally don't eat breakfast, and then I ate breakfast today, but that's all I've eaten today. So I'll probably just make dinner, and then that'll be that. Tanya Renfro said, I used to be first soprano, but I'm more of an alto now. I'm definitely an alto. My mom is a singer. That's why she moved to Nashville. She is a singer-songwriter. I'm also a writer, but I've never actually written, like... I feel like if you don't have, like... If you can't play an instrument and you don't have melodies to your songs, then they're just poems, in my opinion. Until, you know, someone puts music to it, then it becomes a song. And I'm a great poem writer. Retired hippie grandma living in the suburbs said, just signed up as a new sub on your new channel. Cannot wait to see what you have in store for us. Well, thank you for joining our little true crime community over there. I'm very excited. Joanna Goodman said, I watched a true crime in Oregon, but don't remember the details. The first two stories that I'm doing, the first two cases are like the most infamous cases in Oregon, but there's some really weird stuff going on in Lane County with disappearances that I want to put something together on. I'm holding off on that because I'm hoping that if these videos do get some traction, then I can talk to some of the family members of those people who have disappeared. So that's definitely something that's on my radar for the state of Oregon. Julie Percival Therian. Hopefully I got that right. Thanks for keeping me an old lady young at heart. I bought a bus. My first trip is planned in April. That's so awesome. Congratulations. Lorraine Keller said, hi Des, missed you. You're back to work. Wow. TJK said, Jaylina, is the goal of your new channel to solve crimes or just discuss them? I think that, and I can only speak for myself, but I feel like anyone who is interested in true crime and is able to build a platform to speak on true crime or to speak on true crime in general, any case that's like not solved, we want it to be solved. That's the end goal always. Any cold cases, like, we want them to be solved. If I can help in any way, yes, 100%, that would be the goal. So for me, it's more important to inform and hopefully, just inform more people. The more people that know about it, maybe the more clues we can find out. So definitely discussing them, but if any crimes are solved, that's like anyone in true crime, like, yes, very, very exciting to know that, a case gets solved. And because of the development in DNA, a lot of cases are being solved, or at least Jane Does are being identified because our advances in science now, and that is extremely exciting. I'm in a lot of true crime groups on Facebook, and cases are getting solved all the time, like really old cases, like the Golden State Killer. He was just caught, which is mind-blowing if you know anything about that case. So I'm a little behind. Peace Out Lisa said, true crime sounds like I'm missing a good conversation. Well, peace out, Lisa. live chat nugget. Not going to mention it outside of any live chats, but your girl started a true crime YouTube channel. It's called Jaylina Wild. It might pop up now if you search it, since a few people have subscribed. Let's see if it does, and I'll put the link up. Yeah, I found it. It's popping up now. Yay. Okay, so I'll share the link in here for you, Lisa. It's just called Jaylina Wild. I did not want to use my... Why can't I put a link in here? Huh, it's not letting me. If anyone else... Well, I think you have to be a moderator. I don't know. Anyways, it's just called Jaylina Wild. I didn't want to use my last name or my middle name, and Wild kind of ties it into Leave Her Wild, so that's that. Oh, Lisa was on the phone with her niece. Jules Knows said, I think it would hurt my heart. Sometimes it does. Sometimes, especially like now that I have Ember, I look at things a little bit differently, and it definitely hurts my heart often when, especially when, you know, kids are involved and stuff. And the True Crime channel, the first video will come out sometime the first week of next year, and it will be something that I'm hoping to grow over the next, well, to grow indefinitely. But I want to do weekly videos. I think Isaac thinks that that's too much to do, but we'll see. That's my goal, is to do weekly videos. Christy Eaton said, my father was a cop and my brother-in-law a homicide detective. He had one of the Zodiac cases. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. We only have a few more minutes before our hour mark here. This seat is getting uncomfortable. I'm starving, and I can't wait to eat some food. Chad Stratton said, can you please tell Isaac to check out Goiby Walnut for live edge slabs? Go to the bar top slabs for the size he wanted. They have some in his price range. Well, he is watching. He's in the chat, so hopefully he sees that. But I think that he found a good place to get live edge wood slabs. I'm still thinking about that coffee, you guys. My heart's broken. Jenny C said, I think the Idaho 4 is a case that just blows my mind right now. I did see someone shared in a group on Facebook that there's some new information on that case, that they have footage of the two girls with a guy. I did not watch it or click on it, but I was reading through the comments, and everyone was talking about the food truck guy. So I don't know what's going on with that. Peace out Lisa said, I am now watching The Killing Fields. I'm not a fan of I can't pronounce that, Serge, and he lists his daughter. You probably know all about that. Oh, he lost his daughter. You probably know all about that. I did watch The Killing Fields. That is really crazy. Bonita Bowles said, darn, I cannot locate the channel. Isaac dropped the link a little bit ago, so it's just, if you scroll up just a little bit in the chat, you can find the link there. Bugs Auto Home on the Move said, good luck on the new channel. Hope you get 1 million subs. You know what? Me too. Thank you so much. Chad said, thanks. They're in Portland. Irene said, Merry Christmas, everyone. Good night. Big hugs to Ember. Patricia said, it's definitely not the food truck guy. People were saying that they think that he was just genuinely concerned and that he was friendly with them. I don't know too much about the new information that they have, though. Barbie Sterna said, have a Merry Christmas, Jaylina, Isaac, and Ember. Thank you guys so much. We are about at the hour mark, so I'm probably gonna end this live chat here so I can go cook some dinner. I have no idea what we're gonna eat tonight. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and being amazing. I appreciate you all being here, and I'm really looking forward to starting this new channel. And I'm really curious to see what you guys think about my first video, and don't hesitate to give me your opinions on the case and on the video. And yeah, I just love you guys and I appreciate you, and I will hopefully see you guys next Monday if all goes well. And if you would like to help with me saving up to buy a new camera, I have merchandise for sale if you want to maybe get someone a Leave Her Wild shirt or hoodie for Christmas, and maybe you just want to get yourself something for Christmas. Anything I make off of that right now is going to go towards a new camera because mine broke and it died. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Isaac and I both have vlogs coming out. And then we'll see you on Thursday for Isaac's live chat. And then, yeah, I think then it's Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you have an amazing holiday with family and friends and love and happiness. And we'll see you guys we'll see you guys tomorrow for our vlogs. So I love you. Mwah. Bye. I'll give kisses. I'll give I'll give 400 plus kisses to Ember for all of you guys in the chat tonight. We love you and goodbye.